CJ McCollum, Carmelo Anthony, and Damian Lillard taking the court in the black trim. Pacers will be the home team in the white, and the opening tip goes to Damian Lillard. CJ drives baseline. Early turnover for the Blazers. Pacers the other way. Warren able to feed it inside. Dame feeding Nurk up top. Big fella down low. Got plenty of space to operate here. Nurk, left shoulder.
You love to see it. He's just going to open it up, allow his players to kind of figure things out. They will have the support of the coaching staff, of course, but when you got a backcourt like Damian and CJ in this type of environment, further than they would have if things were normal, if you had home court advantage, if you did finish the season. Carmelo, one of those people who, skinny Melo.
Sampson and Brogdon whipping it around the outside. Warren, 8 left to shoot on the shot clock. Warren with the pull-up jumper over Nurk. Splashes that one. Pacers trail by 2. Early contributions from Nurkic and Collins in their first game back. Warren knocks down the first 3 of this one for the Pacers.
Adding those pieces, so it's a fill-out process. But throughout that, as TJ Warren gets the lefty layup to go, so the importance of this game comes through execution more than anything. Oh, Zach, that's how you feel?
Zach Collins.
And so we're just glad that we got back to this point.
Melo with a couple of aggressive rebounds. Zach with some more strength on the finish. CJ's 3, that's good from beyond the arc.
Top. CJ was outstanding this season when Damian was not able to play, when he was injured. CJ is 8 good games. And with the mindset that Damian has, as he knocks down a 3, and CJ just starting there. You say backcourt
on the shot clock. McConnell wants to try the giant again. Pump fake on the outside. That's one of 2 Holiday brothers who knocks down back-to-back Holiday 3s for the family. With a couple of buckets, he's got 4 points, 6 rebounds already in this first quarter.
Gonna mess around, have me pulling the thermometer out early.
Nurkic waiting patiently to set the screen. CJ works around it.
Now.
The fundamentals leading to the bucket as CJ floats to the rim. 5 seconds left for the Pacers. Holiday will race it down. Thoughts of a long 3. That's no good, and your Blazers.
More important than a score is how do you play? Are you on a string? Are you communicating well? They were one of them Holiday brothers.
Blazers back in business.
Yeah, McConnell got a step on Ant, but Ant has the hops to distract the shot. Oh, my goodness. Them boys eating down there.
Gary Trent Jr. If you need a refresh. Pacers regroup. McConnell whips it over to McDermott. Holiday in the corner. So the Holidays have combined for 4 3-pointers for Indiana already in this one.
Figuring it out process and defensive transition, communicating things early. And Jordan, this is where you look at the elements of the environment as Rio is looking to pick up where he left off.
Rio knocks down the free throw for the 3-point play. McDermott turn around underneath the rim, gets that one to fall.
Some of that comes from just not attacking a whole lot. He's out there to orchestrate, make the swing pass like that. There goes an assist for him.
More information expected to go in the next scrimmage for the Blazers. Leaf tries to muscle through a forest of Blazers. Can't get that one to fall. Portland comes back the other way. Here comes Gary Trent Jr. in transition. Oladipo kicks it up top to Brogdon. Pacers have gone with the substitution here. Warren, Sampson, Oladipo, Brogdon. As that 3 is good. So the Pacers, here's Gabriel. He can handle the rock now too, Lamar.
Yes, he can. And he can shoot it.
Gabriel gets it inside. Nice feed, nice patience from Azonia as well, too.
Find that on every staff.
You certainly don't as you sit back and listen to the acoustics of HP Fieldhouse as Sampson fights for the rebound, gets the board, and off the glass, he'll go to the line.
Execution to get to the shot is exactly what you want. Zach up top, able to see over the top of the defense, find Gary Trent who runs the right cut.
Ooh. Pacers gather it up. Sumner tries to handle Gabriel, scoops it up, feeds Hazonia in transition. Hazonia passes by Brogdon to get the lay, and he gives the Blazers the lead once again. Mentioned 5 block shots as we pick up action. Once again, Brogdon defended by Dame. Warren trying to get this one up over Zach Collins, and he does. The long 2 ties it up. Look at his chase down block against Denver last year in the playoffs is one of the big defensive plays of the playoffs. So CJ getting it done on that side, and Brogdon will give the Pacers a 3-point lead on that one.
Often that he just gets beat on direct line drives.
Oladipo, a rare 3 from him, just shooting 30% since he came back from that quad injury. Carmelo reaches up and over Oladipo, takes the contact from Sampson as well, too. Fishes don't see it. Here comes Brogdon, trying to go one-on-one against Collins. Deep three from Brogdon, and Malcolm Brogdon has come alive in the third quarter.
He's put out enough film this season for everybody to know, but what's interesting about that, you'll still see teams, as Nurk goes to the right-hand jump hook, looks pretty. You're not used to guarding out there like a guy's about to pull up.
Well, we saw during that stretch run in January how teams were defending him as soon as he crossed the half-court line as Oladipo flops that one in to put so much attention on Dame and CJ and what they can do individually.
One of the many interesting facets of this restart. There's so many different angles where you just want to see what's going to happen.
Sampson's flip shot is good for the Pacers. Sampson with 7 points on the afternoon. Nurk splashes the jumper. So Jusuf Nurkic, 12 points, 8 rebounds in his first action back. Nurk up top, bounce pass to CJ, and that's what it brings. CJ gets rejected by the rim. Laughs it off, though.
And Jordan, his second season with the team, going into training camp as Mario pulls up for the three. Or are they going to give him two? Say the football's on the line? Nope, they're going to give him three. But Nurk in training camp, when the doors were closed and everybody wasn't allowed to be in there, so a lot of people didn't get to see this. He was shooting pull-up jumpers, threes off the dribble.
So Indiana, some red-hot three-point shooting. McDermott, the third Pacer in double figures. Blazers, just 4 of 18 from beyond the arc. Nurk finds CJ. CJ gets that one over the rim. Hezonja closing out on Holiday. 10 to shoot on the shot clock. Holiday through the contact. Tough shot, right hand, opposite side.
Or a layup, gets to the free throw line. So there's a lot more freedom to shoot the ball now.
Dame, a beautiful feed out to Hezonja, who pipes another one from beyond the arc. Grazes off the side of the rim, and McConnell looks to push. McDermott thought about the lob, but McConnell going to draw the contact and get to the glass.
So he goes up to set the screen to see how are you going to react. Pacers bottom line. And it forces the foul. Gary Trent Jr. able to cash in on the two. So good heady IQ play from Wenyen Gabriel and the Blazers.
7 points for Gary Trent Jr. as his little jumper connects. Holiday from the corner for the Pacers, and it's been the three-point shot for Indiana in the second half. Atmosphere that they created down here in Orlando.
Yeah, and also what you see on the court is the Black Lives Matter across the midcourt, which is very important to all the players there and of the entire roster, the respect. And that's something we saw Damian Lillard do from his first season, Rookie of the Year, and has not looked back since.
Justin Holiday.
So for Zach, he's in the room reading in his off time. For Dame, he's got the studio set up as Holiday gets to two and will have a chance for three.
So again, you just see the camaraderie of this team, and Dame and Nurk finally able to take the court together for the first time. Nice feed by Gary Trent Jr. as Gabriel finishes the homework there.
Carving up that zone.
4:30 left in this final quarter. First scrimmage.
Go get that. Go get that.
Make that 4 blocks on the afternoon for Wenyen Gabriel, a guy who just had 6 in his previous 28 outings. And Jalen Horde, Lamar, I know you like that bucket. For the Pacers, Johnson, Leaf, Sumner, Bowen the second, and Mitchell will get that out on the court.
I wish he would have gone up to get that. I think Wenyen with his long extension.
7 blocks on the game. Wenyen Gabriel accounting for 4 of them. Gary Trent Jr. gets into the paint, scoops it around Leaf and the foul. So Gary Trent Jr. continues to be aggressive. Just under 3 minutes left in this final period. Hezonja has knocked down a couple of threes. They call that one good. Gabriel leading shot blocker in this game. Sumner turns it over. And here comes Adams. Adams pushing in transition. Make that 11 Blazers.
St. Bonaventure. Jalen Adams. Go get that.
Mitchell, tough shot, gets it over Gabriel, pushes the lead back to 5. Trent Jr. pokes it away from Mitchell. Gary Trent Jr. trying to save it. Jalen Horde gathers it. Horde for 3. That's short. Blazers trying to keep it alive. Good awareness, and that'll do it. The Blazers follow the Pacers, but to be honest, that wasn't the important thing in this one. It was the return of Jusuf Nurkic, Zach Collins back in action.